Throughout history, plagues have ravaged humanity. These devastating outbreaks have not only caused immense suffering and loss of life, but have also left a profound impact on the course of human events. These outbreaks of disease have killed millions, wiping out entire communities and altering the demographic landscape of regions. But they have also changed the course of history. The spread of plagues has influenced migration patterns, economic structures, and even the rise and fall of civilizations. Plagues have toppled empires, sparked revolutions, and transformed how we live. The collapse of the Roman Empire, for instance, was hastened by the Antonine Plague, while the Black Death in the 14th century led to significant social and economic upheaval in Europe. From the Black Death to the Spanish flu, these invisible enemies have left an indelible mark on our world. The Black Death decimated Europe's population, leading to labor shortages and shifts in power dynamics, while the Spanish flu of 1918 reshaped public health policies worldwide. Understanding their impact is crucial to understanding the world we live in today. The lessons learned from past pandemics inform our current responses and help us build more resilient societies. Plagues reveal the interconnectedness of human societies. They show us how diseases can spread rapidly across borders, affecting people from all walks of life and highlighting the need for global cooperation. They show us how seemingly isolated events can have global consequences. The spread of the bubonic plague along trade routes, for example, demonstrates how interconnected our world has always been. By studying these outbreaks, we can learn from the past and prepare for the future. Historical records and modern research provide valuable insights into how we can better manage and mitigate the effects of pandemics. The lessons learned from plagues are as relevant today as they were centuries ago. As we face new challenges, the knowledge gained from past experiences guides our efforts to protect public health and ensure a safer future for all. The Black Death, a bubonic plague pandemic, swept through Europe in the 14th century. It killed an estimated 1/3 of Europe's population. This devastating plague had a profound impact on Europe's social and economic structures. The Black Death caused widespread labor shortages. This led to the decline of feudalism. With fewer peasants to work the land, the power of feudal lords diminished. The plague also led to social unrest and rebellion. People questioned authority and demanded change. The Black Death ultimately contributed to the rise of a new era, the Renaissance. The Plague of Athens struck in 430 BC during the Peloponnesian War. This catastrophic event was one of the most significant trials for the fledgling democracy of Athens. It killed a quarter of the Athenian population, including their leader Pericles. Pericles was not just a leader, he was the architect of Athenian democracy, and his loss was a severe blow to the city-state. This devastating plague had a profound impact on ancient Greece, particularly on its political ideas. The Democratic Assembly, once a symbol of Athenian pride, now faced unprecedented challenges. The plague weakened Athens, contributing to its defeat in the war with Sparta. The once mighty city-state found itself struggling not only against external enemies, but also against internal decay. It also led to social unrest and political instability. The social fabric of Athens was torn apart as citizens grappled with the loss of loved ones and the collapse of their societal norms. The Athenian people lost faith in their leaders and their democratic system. The very principles that had once united them now seemed inadequate in the face of such overwhelming adversity. However, from this crisis, new ideas emerged. Philosophers and thinkers began to question the nature of governance, justice, and the role of the individual in society. The plague forced Athenians to confront their mortality and question the nature of their society. It was a period of deep reflection and existential inquiry. This ultimately paved the way for new philosophical and political thought. The seeds of ideas that would later influence Western civilization were sown in the fertile ground of crisis and recovery. Section 4. The Third Cholera Pandemic, a turning point in public health. The Third Cholera Pandemic, which occurred from 1852 to 1860, originated in India and spread globally, killing millions. This pandemic was a turning point in public health. It led to significant advancements in sanitation and disease prevention. John Snow, a British physician, traced the source of a cholera outbreak in London to a contaminated water pump. His findings, though initially dismissed, highlighted the importance of clean water and sanitation in preventing disease. This discovery led to improvements in public sanitation and hygiene practices, ultimately saving countless lives. Section 5. The Spanish Flu, a global disaster. The Spanish flu of 1918 was a global influenza pandemic that infected an estimated 500 million people worldwide. It killed an estimated 50 million people, making it one of the deadliest pandemics in human history. The Spanish flu pandemic had a profound impact on global health policies. It led to the development of new institutions and strategies for monitoring and responding to infectious diseases. It highlighted the importance of international cooperation and the need for a coordinated global response to health crises. The lessons learned from the Spanish flu continue to shape our approach to pandemic preparedness today. Section 6. From Sickness to Strength, Medical Advancements. Plagues, despite their devastating impact, have driven significant medical advancements throughout history. The Black Death led to the development of quarantine measures and early forms of epidemiology. The study of cholera outbreaks led to breakthroughs in understanding how diseases spread. The Spanish flu pandemic spurred the development of vaccines and antiviral drugs. Each outbreak, though tragic, has provided valuable insights into the nature of disease and the human immune system. This knowledge has been instrumental in developing new treatments and prevention strategies, saving countless lives and improving global health. Section 7. Conclusion. The enduring legacy of plagues. Plagues have left an indelible mark on human history. From the ancient times of the Antonine Plague to the more recent COVID-19 pandemic, these devastating events have repeatedly tested the resilience of humanity. They have caused immense suffering and death, reshaped societies and toppled empires. The Black Death in the 14th century, for instance, wiped out nearly a third of Europe's population, leading to profound social and economic changes. Yet from these dark chapters, humanity has emerged stronger and wiser. The Renaissance, a period of great cultural and scientific rebirth, followed the devastation of the Black Death, illustrating our capacity to rebuild and innovate. Plagues have forced us to confront our vulnerabilities and to innovate. The necessity to combat these diseases has driven significant advancements in medical science and public health infrastructure. They have driven advancements in medicine, public health, and our understanding of the world around us. The development of vaccines, antibiotics, and modern sanitation practices can all be traced back to the need to fight infectious diseases. The lessons learned from past pandemics continue to shape our present and will undoubtedly influence our future. The global response to COVID-19, for example, was informed by the experiences of past outbreaks like SARS and H1N1. As we face new health challenges, it is essential to remember the lessons of the past and to continue investing in research, preparedness, and global cooperation. The collaboration between scientists, governments, and international organizations is crucial in developing effective responses to emerging threats. Only then can we hope to mitigate the impact of future outbreaks and ensure a healthier future for all. By learning from history and working together, we can build a world that is better equipped to handle the challenges of tomorrow.